Welcome to the demo walkthrough video for Adsclik. I'm so excited to bring this new software to you, and if you're getting it from this page, you'll be obviously getting the bundle which has all the features inclusive. So let's dive in straight and log in and see how it is. Alright, this is the dashboard. If you look to the left hand side, you see the menu items. Here's the dashboard, new projects, save projects, split testing, pixels, background remover, create ad, manage ad, workspace, and the white label. Alright, this is where you can sell this software under your own domain name with your own logo, and you have your own dashboard where you can monitor your own clients and customers. Now you move on to the right, you will see the agency assets. So if you click here, you're gonna get all your agency assets. Here is the bonuses, and this is your notification. So this is suggest features in case there's anything you feel will improve the value you'll be getting from this software. You can click here and send an email or send the message, and we'll receive it and we're going to look into it. So here you see your total number of projects, the number of views, your clicks. Then here you go for the training. Below here is your recent designs, and this is your help desk. Alright, okay. Team, your workspace, support, knowledge base, and here is your settings. So let's go and create a new project. Okay, you're gonna see this page when you click on the new project. Now you can choose from these beautifully designed templates. There are a lot of niches you can choose from, or you go to customize and select one of the banners and preset banner sizes we have for you for any of your social media designs. So let's go in and let me show you how it looks. Alright, you have different banner sizes for your different social media banners and ads. Okay, you don't need to start thinking of how to crop your images to get you the size that you need. These are preset sizes that you can just click on and start using on your designs. These are printable banner sizes: skyscraper, wide skyscraper, small square. So these are printable designs you can use for local businesses, and these are social media design sizes also. So you type in your width here, your height, and when you create, it takes you straight to the image editor. So let's choose one of the beautifully designed templates and use it for the demo. Okay, we are here inside the editor, and as you can see, it's very beautiful design, very sleek design. You come to your left hand side and you're gonna see your effects, your layers, emojis, background, text, buttons, images, shapes, and folders. So over here you can save your work, you can download these are settings, and you can also close the editor. Now here is you can sync your designs with your Dropbox account. You can toggle full screen, which is going to occupy most parts of the screen. Here you can undo your last design, and here you can redo your last action. So this is the zoom button where you can go back and forth depending on how big you want your design canvas to be. This is fit to screen, right? And this is your mobile actual size, how it's gonna look. Your configuration here, toggle up and on, you transform, and you can lock each of the aspects. All right. So let's go full screen for this demo. So at the full screen, you can see how neat it looks. Now let me show you where you can actually animate your designs. So here is where you can animate each of your design elements. Okay, you can see I'm hovering around the text. Each of the text is being highlighted, so I can apply a particular kind of animation to it. Alright, we'll be getting to that in a minute, but let me take you through the other aspects of the image editor. So we go to the effects. Here there are tons of effects you can apply to each of your design elements. Alright, so I can click on this image and I can click on the blur and I can pick any of the blur. You can see the effect on it. Alright, I can change it, apparition, blur contents. Alright, you're seeing how the kind of effect, this is motion blur. You can use this on a moving object. Let me say a vehicle or a bus. You can apply this to show like the vehicle is actually moving. Alright, this is a vertical blur motion. If it can be used when you have an object that's falling from the top, you can use it to show that speed. Alright, so there are tons of effects you can use. This is a noisy blur. Alright, so you can actually undo all this we've done so far and take it back to the actual size. Okay, let's go to other effects so you can see how it works. So this effect is the stone wall. Alright, I have to pick up a layer first to apply this stone wall. Alright, see how it looks. Silk carpet, crumpled plastic, rough paper. So there are a lot of beautiful effects you can apply. A lot of beautiful effects you can apply here. So let's go back and show you all the aspects of this design, of this image editor. Okay, so let's go over to the emoji. So we have the static and the animated. Alright, so we can drag and drop any of them that we want for our designs. So let me pick one of the animated emojis. Let's take this one. You can actually move it to anywhere you want to move it on the screen. Alright, and it's going to be animated when we move over to the animation side of this image editor. So that's it for the emoji or emoji. I don't really know how this is called. So let's go to the background. There are tons of beautiful patterns you can use, although they are plain colors and gradients which you can customize for yourself, but the patterns are also a really great thing. So we'll have to remove the background of this image so that I can easily apply your background that I'm showing you. So let's delete the background here. Alright, so let's apply. Okay, I think there's still the background behind that needs to be removed. This is gone, and this is also gone. Okay, so we're gonna leave image and other design elements the way they are, but you can just see from this side and observe what's going on. Okay, you see the effect, see how beautiful it is. Okay, you can also randomize to change the way the patterns are being how the segments are being shared. Alright, but you can see they are all lovely, and plug and play. Once you click, it shows, and you can actually continue with your design just like that. See how beautiful the design is looking. So like I said, you can also click on this random. Okay, and click again, you pick the design. So you can play around with this and get the best for your designs. So let's move to the text. Alright, you can drag and drop your text and edit it to whatever you want. So let's drag and drop this here and make our edit. Alright, so let's go. This is the best. This is the best. Alright, then I apply. After applying, then we can do a lot of things we want to, like changing the color, the size, the font design, and a lot of things you can do to our text to make it fit into the design very well. Okay, I made a mistake there, so I pick my animation with my text again, then I move it inside the design. Alright, so you see I just change the size, so I can pick it back. Here we go. So we can change the dimension by increasing it here. You can also tilt it by rotating it. Okay. Alright, so dimension, the width, the height, you can rotate it the X direction, the Y direction. You can also come here and rotate it manually if you want to. You can type in directly and it goes back to normal. Yeah, so you can increase or reduce the opacity the way you want to. You can push it behind the image, or you can take it backward. If you send it back, see, it's no longer showing. You can bring it front. You can see your image again. So let's change the font. You can pick this one. And see, it has applied. Let me increase. So now you can also increase your text height. the line height, sorry. Your word spacing too can be increased. Okay. Let's move over to the appearance. Here you can change the color to white. You can apply a gradient, red and white. You can apply. You see the effects of my image. I can say I want green and white. I can apply. I can see how beautiful the design is. Alright, this is opacity. You can also do one of the things with it. You can add it in. And the other things you can also add. You can add your blur, your wobble. You can wobble the text you need to. So this is smoothness. Okay. The more I could see how the text is, right? See how wobbly it gets, right? These are effects you can't get in your regular image editor. These are very, very wonderful effects. So I can also make my text glow. So I can change my glow color to blue. Alright, so I can increase the strength. Just watch around the text and you see like it's glowing a light blue. Okay, so this is it. You can knock out the glow, and what you're gonna see is just the green and white gradient. You can put it back on and you're gonna see the glow. These effects will come in handy, and it's going to make your work very, very fast and stand out from the noise out there. Alright, you can also blur your text. You can add shadow, you can add stroke around the text. Let's go there and let me change the color of the stroke to yellow. So yellow, sorry, let me pick yellow. So this increase the size. Okay, I did it too much there. The stroke supposed to be very, very okay. You can see the yellow stroke around the image, right? And also increase the offset. You can see how beautiful my text is looking. And these things, you can do this in just a few seconds without any complicated design skill and Photoshop knowledge. You see how I'm just clicking and dragging and moving things. So that's it for the text. There are also other lots of things you can actually do. So when you're inside, you play around and get acquainted with most of these features. So let's go to the button. So there are lots of designs already made designs here. You can easily drag and drop and use for your ads campaign or your banners. So this, I like this color because it's catchy and it screams notice, like you customer is notice in whatever image you attach this button to, because of the bright orange or red color. Now you can also edit this text inside whichever way you want to, just like we did the previous text. Alright, so you can toggle the selection. This is for the radius of the button. You can see watch the edges, and you're going to see the curves coming up and going up. So I move this. Alright, you can see how curved it is. Alright, now here is same thing. Let me go back. Same thing, you can increase your dimension, your width, your height, your position, and also rotate if you want to. Rotate the button and bring it back. Sorry about that. You can flip the button. Opacity you can drop and then increase it again. We did the same thing here, bringing it back and forth. And this is the text color. Here is now for the text. You can change the color of the text to white. Change the font. Alright. And increase the line height, word spacing. You can increase word spacing also. You can bring it down. The font size, you can increase the font size. You can drop it down also. So there's a lot of things you can do. You can move over to the appearance section. You can change, you can turn your button into a solid color, like just one color. You can go with the gradient and alter the colors. Let me pick lemon green here. Okay, you can see how beautiful the design is already. So I can also come here. I can add any of these effects to my button also. Okay, I can do the background fill, stroke, shadow. Let's just go with the shadow. Okay, then shadow is disabled for button. Okay, you can see the X here, and also because it won't be a good idea to start messing around with your text and your buttons. So that's it for the button section. So we move around to images. Here we have over 3 million stock footage images you can pick from. So let me type money. You see the images it's gonna come up with. Okay, now you can see the images here. I scroll and pick any one you want to use. Okay, this is on Bitcoin. Like we all know, Bitcoin is kind of the wave of the moment right now. So this is the image. So depending on the design you're doing, whatever you think, whichever image you feel is going to be useful in what you're representing to your customers, you can easily find them over here. Alright, you can easily find them over here. Scroll down, you see lots and lots depending on the keyword you type. So let's type food and see what comes up. Alright, you can see the beautiful images you can use for your designs, and these are totally free. You're not paying extra for this design, you're not paying any extra money. So this is, you type in any keyword at all you want, and you're gonna get tons and tons and millions of images you can use. So let's jump over to shapes. Now there are preset shapes here you can use for your design. So let's pick a triangle. Alright, so it comes in small in the design, but you can pick it up and blow it up to whatever size you deem fit for your design. Right, so we're gonna blow this up and move it to one side of our design. Alright, so that's the triangle. So we can move it to this side, and we can also change the color. To change the color, you go to the appearance. I believe you're a bit acquainted with most of these tools here. Okay, let's apply the flip on this triangle. Alright, flip from vertical flip from right to left. Okay, you can see. So it still makes sense the way it is. You can also flip it downside up, upside down. Okay, take it back. So let's go to appearance and change the color. So we're going to change it to lemon green. You can see how it changes instantly. Move it here. Okay, I know my design canvas is a bit scattered, but I'm just trying to show you what can be done with this awesome tool. Alright, so this for the shapes. There are lots of shapes here you can use and play around and get acquainted and know how this is going to come in handy in your designs. Alright, now for the shapes, we have the line tool. So you can start from, you have the line tool. Okay, let's move over to the folder. Now in this folder, you can create folders and add design elements into the folder. These elements are elements that can be reused for other designs to make it easier and faster for you. So you can go into these folders and see elements that are there, they'll be saved already. So let's go into this new one. It's empty, so we can save these elements inside this folder. So let's come here, we'll come to this button, we'll right click, save the folder, and we'll pick a folder, we'll pick new, and we OK it. Alright, so if we go back and come into new folder, you're gonna see this circle that we picked. You see how easy it is to use. Alright, you can come here and also pick this button. So I right click, I go to saved folder, I pick new, and I go OK. Alright, so if you cancel and come again, you're going to see the button. It's a bit distorted, but when you want to reuse it in your design, it's going to come out exactly the way it is. Alright, so that's it for the folders. Lest I forget, we haven't touched the layers. Okay, so here the layers, you can pick any element here from the layer instead of clicking on the image itself. You can see this is number 4, which I just picked here. The next text there is the $sign. The next one, okay, is this one. You can see how I can easily pick and edit element through the layers. So if even the layer you can also toggle off and on each of these layers if you want to. So let's look at this reserve now. So I can actually turn it off or turn it on, or I can lock the layer in the sense that it cannot be, you can't move the image or edit it anymore. So here I can also move these layers depending on the position I want them to be in my image. Alright, so when you pick an element from the layer section, you can also apply any effects you want under properties or appearance to that particular element. Okay, so I think I've touched most of these places apart from here. So let's go here now so that you can see what can be achieved through this place. to here, this is the resizing. From here you can easily resize your canvas on your image. This is the new from template. If you go here, you'll be able to pick another template to replace what you're working on. Alright, so this is a new project. You can start up a new project. Also you can browse projects. There's an already done project. Okay, you can import graphics from here. So before I go into all those ones, let me save what I've been working on so far. Okay, now I have my image saved. I can show you how this other menu button menu item work. So we go to the browse projects. Okay, these are all the designs that have been done inside this particular demo account. You can see how the beautiful designs, from some are built from scratch, while some are designed from the thousands of templates that comes with this software. So I cancel import graphics, so I can import an image. Okay, these are the image I've dropped into the app, and I've been able to use them from time to time on one or two of my designs. So I can go to upload to actually add some of these to the design. So let's get this one. You can see it here. It's here already. So I can use it for my design after importing it. You're gonna see it load here right now. Okay, now you can see the image here. So we can click on it, move it into our design, and place it wherever we want it to be in our design. Okay. So this is how you can easily import your graphics. So now this is the save. When you click on save, it saves your animated. It saves your image. It's not animated yet, but we're going to jump to that. So this save here is the same with this save. Now just what they call save new. If you want to duplicate the image, you go to save new. Save new helps you to save it as a different image. Alright. Okay, so as I've clicked on save new, now it has saved inside the software, but as a different copy than the original one. Then export. Here you can export as a PNG image, as a PNG image, MP4 video, GIF animation, frames, PDF document, HTML5, SVG, and you can zip or compress the file. Now the GIF and MP4 video can only be saved if you've added animation to these design elements, to the different elements in this image. But as it is now, you won't be able to save as GIF and MP4. So you can collaborate, you can share your design, you can add clients, you can add outsourcer. Alright, so these are unique features of this software. You get a public link for your design. You can generate a link for your PNG file. Alright. You can see it. This is the link I just generated and visit it. Alright, let's go back to our design. Thumbnail preview. So this is the thumbnail. So assuming you're designing an image you want to use as a thumbnail, you just go there and copy the link directly. Alright, you won't have to go back and forth. Alright, so these links are hosted by the server of the app. Okay, these images are hosted there already, so you don't need to upload or save it anywhere. You can use it in any of your websites or web design platforms. Okay, if they require you to put an image and you want to attach the image via your link, you just go there and pick up the link and you're good to go. Alright, so you can see that link takes you directly to the editor. Alright, so if you want someone to help you edit the image, or you have a graphic designer you work with, you can just copy the link and send it to him, and he's gonna do any changes here, and any changes that's done here is going to appear inside your dashboard. It's going to appear inside your own software. You're going to see the changes on your own image inside your software. Meanwhile, the person doesn't have access to the app. So that's your public links. Alright, download manager, extension, document properties, API key, and you can exit. No download available at the moment. Alright, so these are extensions. Okay, alright, depends on which feature you're looking for. There are extensions you can add to this image editor to enhance it or give you more value, and I think most of them, there's no extension on this particular account I'm using for your demo right now. So you can add title to this particular document. You can add a tag also. You can add the name of the organization. Let me give it a name. Alright, and I can save it. So you can get your API key for the editor also. And you can exit. So I think I've touched on most of these elements. Let's see what we can do with the Dropbox. So here you can connect your Dropbox account and also sync your Dropbox account. So with that, your images will be automatically saved on your Dropbox cloud account. Alright, so you always have them there. Alright, so let's go into other aspects of the editor. Now we are going to go to the animation. Alright, these are the design elements. You can pick any of them and apply your preferred animation to them. Okay, so let's pick the Asian food, then we come here, slide right, prosody, okay, apply. Let's pick this one, slide left, apply. So there are a lot of effects, animation effects you can add. Typewriter, eraser, drawing, glow, flash. A lot of premium animated animation effects you can add, which would cost an arm or a leg if you want to get it from any of these animation tools out there, and it gives you the same result. So let me just add one more feature, then you do it so that you can see how it is. Okay, so let's drag this backwards and play it. Okay, so when you're trying the app, you're going to have to test out a lot of all these other animation effects. They are lovely effects you can use to capture your audience while looking while keeping your brand consistency. Alright, so let's play it again so that you see how it is. Okay, so for the purpose of this demo, I may not have to go into details with other of these designs. Okay, so let's try just one more and we can play. Alright, so let's play from the top. Okay, we'll have to drag this one back for it to fit into the design. Okay, so let's play again. Alright, that's more like it. So you can see exactly how the animation works. Alright, so you can select two here, you can copy selected frames, you can paste copied frames, you can move selected frames here, clear all animation frames, insert marker, animate selected element at once, then record and capture states. You can also take a snapshot. Right, so these are what you can do with this animation tool. Okay, if you watch, you're gonna see the emoji is being animated as I play for the animation to go on. You see this. So when you pick any of these emoji here, they come with an inbuilt animation already. So when you drag and drop, you may not see it at that point, like this one now. you will likely not see the animation now, but when you play, when you're animating other elements and you play it, you're gonna see it come up. So let's drop it here and let's play again. Alright, so you can see how it is. So play again. So you can use this tool to make a whole lot of different designs, beautiful designs. So having done this now, you can now save them as you can save the work, and here also you'll be able to save, you'll be able to export as MP4 video and GIF, but I'm going to show you where you'll be able to do that easily. Alright, okay, so having explained this part for you, I think we have to jump back into the dashboard and talk about other features of the app. I've saved the project, so let's head back to the dashboard. Alright, here you can see the saved designs. Alright, while working on it, I actually saved I did the save new severally, and that's why you have 2 extra copies. I saved them as new copies, and you can watch here the emoji hand clapping is not here, and it's not here also. Alright, so I saved these ones before I added it, and these ones too won't be animated. So let's go. So these are recent designs. Now you just finished with the new project. Now let's move to the saved project. So if you want to view any of the saved projects, you just click on it to view. Okay, see how smooth it's looking very smooth and beautiful. You can use this to create any kind of animated designs, and people are going to pay you to do that for them also. Alright, so this is it. So here you can edit. This button takes you back to the editor. You can delete this, you can share to your workspace on social media platforms, and you can download. And let's move to the link. Here you can add a link. This link is a direct link, so when the image is clicked, that's where it takes your user to. You can also add pixels. So these are some pixels I've added in the past, so you can add this one, and this is it. Pixel has been added. Here you can add a link. So this is the link I've added also, and when you're done, you click on apply. Here now, this is traffic sources. This part shows you all the websites in which you've embedded your image. So when you embed your image, if it's still, or if there's an animation on it, you embed your animated designs on different websites. So when a user clicks on the design, this software tracks where that click is coming from, and it gives you the name of the website or the page and the particular image that was clicked, particular page where the image was embedded, which was clicked. So you can actually track the progress of your animated designs from this place. Alright, but since it's a new design which I've not posted, I've not embedded anywhere, so there is no data source here. Okay, but in subsequent time when it designed, when I've embedded this just for demo purposes, I'll show you how it's going to list out websites and the number of clicks from different websites, just in case you embed this in more than one website. Alright, so I'm going to apply this pixel and this one here. So now we go to the download. Here you can download it as 6 different files. These are the major files that you use in your design work. Alright, since this is it has animated frames in it, we are going to save as MP4 and GIF. Alright, so we click here. Now this is what you get when your file size is much. Okay, if the file size was very little or it had few frames of animation in it, once I click here, I'm going to be able to download it directly. But for now, this is what you're going to get. Then when it's done processing, you're going to get an email, and after getting the email, you can also check your notification. You will be sent a link, a link where you're going to click on, and it's going to download your animated image for you. Alright, so this is how you download your images. Don't forget, like I said, if the file is small, you'll be able to download it immediately. But since it's a big file, it's going to get rendered by the system, by the engine, or the render engine, and you'll be able to download it from this notification area. Okay. So the same thing for the MP4. Let's check the JPEG. Okay, this is gonna be downloaded instantly, but don't forget, as a JPEG file, there won't be any animated frames. It's gonna be a still image. So I'll just save it. Then we proceed. So we just finished download. Now we're going to share. To share, you can share it with different workspaces. Okay, so this will enable the user to share the design to maybe a client or an outsourcer or a designer. So now you create your workspaces, and you're going to add member to the workspaces. So you can add a client as a member, or you can add your designer as a member. So that's how you do it, and you share the design with them so they can see it, make inputs, or if you make corrections or approval, and you guys can proceed from there. Now this is the publish. Now you can publish on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Reddit. So let's try the Facebook. Alright, so this is it. So once I click on post to Facebook, now it posts to my Facebook account directly. Alright, so same with Twitter, LinkedIn, and Reddit. Now this is your embed code. This is the code. Once you click here, you copy this code and you paste it. You can embed the code on your website. Alright, so that's how you use this embed code. You place it on your HTML text editor on your website so that you can actually use it for your web designs and marketing purposes. So let's move on from here. These are other designs that have been done so far. Let's take a look at this one. Okay. So we're done with the save projects. Now we move to split testing. Okay, display testing, this is where you test your images or animated designs to know which of them is performing better. So you can see these two designs. You can see here this has 2 clicks already and this has 0 clicks. So this feature comes in handy when you're trying to compare 2 different designs you want to use for a particular project. Alright, so if you have 2 different sales pages and you want to use a particular banner or design, animated design on those 2 different pages, alright, you can place them there on those pages. Then you come here and also do display testing with both of them. So it's going to give you the accurate views and click-through rates each of those animated designs are getting. So from there you're going to know which one is performing better. Then you have to drop the other one and focus on the one that's bringing you more views, more clicks, and more profits to you. So let me show you how it's done. You click here, you give your display testing a name. Right, you add the first image here. And you add the second one. Alright, then you click on save. As easy as it is. So when you start using the images, assuming both of them want to be used for the same purpose, okay, as when you start using them, then you're going to see the views here, the clicks and the click-through rate in percentage. Alright, that's how easy it is to use a split testing instead of trying to compare them manually and going through each of the designs and looking through to see their stats. You can easily see their stats side by side and make your comparison and your decision faster. So let's go to the pixel. These are the pixels I've added from Facebook and Google. Alright, you can get your pixel from your business manager account in your Facebook. So what this does is when you place your animated designs on your website and people view the Facebook pixel, it tracks the audience, so which is going to help in retargeting and remarketing later. Alright, so that is what it does. So you put it at the image, so as people view and people click, the Facebook pixel is gathering data and the audience information so that you can actually remarket and you can actually use that image and remarket to similar audiences later, so which is going to give you more return for your investments in your ad. So here you can give the pixel a name. So this is a dummy pixel, so I'll just pick one of these and save. Okay, so this is the pixel I just added right now. If you want to add more pixel, you can come here, you can add the Google pixel, custom, LinkedIn, Twitter. Alright, so let's move to the next feature, which is your background remover. This tool is very easy to use and it comes in handy a lot if you're into design like me. I have a business that need a lot of graphic design, and sometimes you can take a picture that you want to use, then you upload it here to remove the background, and it's gonna be just by clicking here to upload the image. You don't have to do any tracing or any color picking or whatever like other tools. You just upload and your result is out. And let me show you, so you're going to see how perfect this works. Okay, let's use this image. So I just double click to upload it, and I'll sit back and watch my software give me an image with a transparent background I can use for my designs. So all you need to do is just to download this image and import it into your editor and use for whatever design purpose you want. Alright, or I can easily I can easily click here to download it to my local file, and I'll suggest you download it immediately you've done it, because the app doesn't save images. Alright, if you watch, I'm saving in my local disk because our software won't be able to save any of these images. It just upload and gives you the opportunity to download it and use it. Now let's go to the create ad, where you can create the ad from inside this project. And you select the type of ad you want, either the Google or Facebook ad. Okay, let's connect a new account. Choose what you want to allow, or you can just continue with it straight up. Alright, I haven't added the account. Come here and we pick up the account. So select the Facebook page. Create the ad account. Now you can pick up the ad campaign that has been created inside the account already, or we create a new campaign ourselves. You can see how you're able to run a Facebook ad inside this software without all the hassles. It gives you straight what you need to do. So let's pick the account we created now, campaign 008. Okay, since it's a new ad campaign, there won't be any ad group inside, so we have to create a new ad group here also. Alright, you can pick your location. Bring it up for you, San Francisco, United States, pick it up. Bid control, you can put whatever you want here, that's optional. Daily budget, okay. You won't be able to put anything here because you already had a budget for your ad campaign. That's a new way Facebook did their ad campaigns to work. So you can pick up the age here, the age in which you want your ad to be shown to. Pick up the gender, whether male, female, or both. So if you have any custom audience here, pick up the custom audience you created. This is a new account, this is a new ad I'm creating, so there is no custom audience right here for now. So you can set up this to customize it to what you want and create the ad group. Once it's done, you pick it up and you go next. So this is where you can select your banner from, or you upload an already done banner that you have before. So let's select from what we have inside our software. Okay, so this is exactly how it's going to show when you use to run Facebook ads. Alright, so the text, you can customize this text to what you want. Customize the headline, anything you want to add, description. You can add buttons. There are a whole lot of buttons you can add here. Some we are custom added for your own use. So you can pick any one you want here. Let's try it. Then your link, if you want your link to show, you can paste your link here and show it here. So this is optional. this is the direct link. Alright, so if you don't want your link to show, you can easily pick out this one, although it's still going to redirect to your website. But if you want it shown on the ad, or if you want to see, you can just click on it and click back up here. Alright, when you're done customizing it the way you want, you click on publish and your ad is live and good to go. Alright, so let's go to the let's move to the workspace. These are the different workspace you create depending on the project you're working on and who you're working with. Alright, let's explain how to create the workspace before. So let's create a new workspace now. I'll click on create workspace. Then give it a name, new workspace. You can put anything here. You can pick any time, which the time zone here, the time zone there, open language. Okay, then you create workspace. So these are newly created workspace. Okay. You can delete and you can activate. Now we are in a different workspace. Alright, so let's move to the white label and I'll show you. So this is a white label account. With this white label account you can sell this Adsclik software under your own brand name and brand logo. Okay, it's gonna be like your own software. You customize it anyhow you want and sell it to your own customers under your own name. We can offer you support, or you choose to give support to your customers personally. That's up to you. Alright, you can deactivate an account, you can edit, you can also delete an account here. Alright, so let's